crazy inside here in Boston. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side are analysts Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. From the sideline, we'll have the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a bit. This Boston crowd ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Celtics. Look at the 76ers starting group. Saric is the 4 with Embiid in the middle. Redick and Covington, the shooters on the wing. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Irving's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, for so long, so many were wondering what Kyrie was thinking when he left Cleveland. What is clear now, though, is that Irving doesn't think about it and has flourished on his own. It seems that he really did just need his own team to become the player he's become.
Picked by Horford. Horford with the screen on Simmons. Ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Irving against Simmons. Count it. Good. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
And that one's good. Simmons.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Irving passes to Horford. Picked by Horford. Tatum kicks to Irving. Now the pass to Horford. Hayward with the ball. Guarded by Embiid. Top of the key. The shot. No good. And Philadelphia the other way now. This, of course, being game 1 of the season, is their first look at the Celtics.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
Simmons. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Irving misses.
Boy, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
Saric passes to Simmons. Back to Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Now, here is Irving. He has 5. Horford kicks to Tatum. Over Simmons. Tatum's shot is off.
Boy, terrific defense to impact the shot, not giving him any space at all.
Covington passes to Simmons. Fades back. That one wide left. Celtics trail by 3. Passes it to Irving. The screen from Brown. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Horford. And that's now 7 points for Kyrie Irving. Now we'll go to our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown.
Thanks, Kevin. What he said they're concerned with most is slowing down transition. He said those guys can cause problems if we let them get on the fast break. So stopping space and pace is priority number 1. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Simmons after Jaylen Brown's miss. Here's Saric. It's tipped.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
And they take the lead. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Simmons passes to Embiid. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Horford. The 76ers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Opening night of the regular season, blue sky for every team, Doris. Optimism is high. Players thinking about all the possibilities ahead.
No doubt. It's a time of tremendous optimism for both the teams and the fans of these teams. And the culmination of the work you put into the offseason, who's improved their skill level, who's added a dimension to their offensive game. We're all salivating for the start of this year.
Cannot wait. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. So it's the Celtics now. Shot clock at 6. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
On defense, the 76ers. Here's Irving.
Yeah, the hustle from Simmons on D, it becomes infectious. Yeah, he brings his all on every possession.
And Simmons slams it in.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit.
That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him.
Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
3 points per, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he had to pay his dues that rookie campaign, earning his stripes. A lot of people think he could have a breakout year this season.
Well, when you hear it from his coaches and his teammates, they've been singing his praises. So let's see if he can prove them right.
Now here's Tatum. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Hayward can't hit.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range. Yeah, boy, it never gets old watching this guy go to work at the offensive end. He's so gifted.
Inside and stolen by Horford. And they're moving it up. Here's Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on J.J. Redick.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Jaylen Brown was giving quite the compliment on his game from Draymond Green, who felt, Greg, that Brown was good enough to be an all-star.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I'd be fully on board with that assessment in terms of last year, but I do think he's well on his way to becoming an all-star. His scoring and offensive impact continues to grow each year. He's shown a great knack on the defensive side as well. Terrific two-way player. The sky is the limit.
Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. 4th, Joel Embiid.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Here's Tatum. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Horford with a screen on charge. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Now here's Embiid. Covington wide open. He fires. Open jump shot off the mark.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Simmons. He's got 8. Embiid with a screen on Brown. Embiid against Horford. Embiid the screen. And that one's good. Simmons. Simmons got 10.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Tatum kicks to Irving. And there's the feed to Horford. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, Al Horford just overpowering what is really weak defense. Love when he gets room to work.
Simmons dishes to Redick. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
And checking out some numbers here for J.J. Redick. Some last season stats for him. 6th in free throw percentage. And with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Embiid, the pass to Redick. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Philadelphia. Fultz comes in for J.J. Redick. And here's Smart. Horford kicks to Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
Well, I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Horford. Picked by Horford. Now Irving. He's guarded by Chandler. Tatum with a screen on Simmons. Here's Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The things Kyrie Irving can do with the basketball are just jaw-dropping. Doris, a gifted ball handler.
Well, he will go down as one of the best dribblers to ever play the game. Creative, consistent, quick with every move. He is fun to watch, Kev.
And in the 2016-17 season, Kyrie hit better than 90% of his free throws. That is a terrific percentage.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for the Celtics. Morris comes in for Tatum. Amir Johnson's checked in for the 76ers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Ben Simmons. Now here's Fultz. Johnson sets the screen for Fultz. And he hits it to tie the game up.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Here's Baines. Smart on the wing. Embiid with the steal. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, defenders are in the area, and that's all it took to force him to change his release.
Count it.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Philadelphia shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And the Celtics making a change here. Rozier's checked in. Chandler down low. Defended by Hayward. Chandler, no good.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Now, here's Rozier. He's covered by McConnell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Guard Terry Rozier, a fantastic spark plug off the bench for this team, Doris.
The reality to me is Terry Rozier is a good enough player to be a starter in the NBA, but that ability to create instant offense, really special.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Rozier. Commissioner Adam Silver recently said there's nothing magical about 82 games. Doris, what do you read into that?
I read nothing more than the leadership that Adam Silver is about, and seems to me that the NBA is one of the most proactive professional sports leagues in the world. And by that I mean, Kevin, they will evaluate every aspect of their business. If they believe it's advantageous to make change, then they will go to their competition committee, they will go to their ownership committees, and they will make whatever change they believe is for the ultimate good of the game. And that's exactly what you'd hope for.
Personally, 82 games, in your opinion, what do you think?
You know what, Kevin, it can be a little bit of a grind, but there is money at stake, and obviously that's a difficult thing for owners to come up and over. The players would have to want to give some money back. So listen, 82 games is long, but what happens, I don't know.
Poked loose and stolen by Hayward. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter, but they'll get another chance. Morris passes to Smart. Teardrop shot. He gets that one. Smart's got his first 2 points of the night.
The clever floater, right? Marcus Smart putting the right amount of touch on what is really a tough shot.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. Now, here's McConnell. Defense is right there. And no doubt Brad Stevens, one of the most respected young coaches in the NBA. Doris, he doesn't try to coach around foul trouble.
You know what I love about Brad Stevens is he's always trying to question the norm, meaning he doesn't want to do something simply because that's the way it's always been done. So just because a guy has 2 fouls doesn't mean he automatically takes them out. I like that kind of out-of-the-box thinking.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I think it's best to avoid putting this guy at the line if possible, but that's obviously easier said than done.
Smart kicks to Baines. Morris a screen. Here's Baines, guarded by Embiid. Morris passes to Hayward. Morris a screen. Clock at 6. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. 8 points for Gordon Hayward.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Rozier. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead.
Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man. Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than...
Unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, you really like the activity on the defensive end. Outstanding, jumping into passing lanes and coming up with steals.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, McConnell and Fultz, the playmaking pair in the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Wilson Chandler, and it's Embiid in at the center position. 4 on the clock. Here's Fultz. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Fultz has got 6.
And Fultz, such a good shooter. The D can only do so much. I mean, I like the D, the O just better.
Now, here's Rozier. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Morris has got the lead back up to 9 now for the Celtics. McConnell kicks to Embiid. Johnson with a screen on Smart. And it's off the back rim. No good. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Hayward. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, the mid-range, Jay, has always been a staple of Gordon Hayward's game. This guy's superb at shooting it when given the opportunity.
Pass to Fultz. Hits it from three-point range. Fultz has got 5 points now this quarter. Boston leading by 8. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Hayward kicks to Rozier. Here's the screen. Sinks that one from the post. Rozier's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, what touch. You know, a lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
The pass to Fultz. Embiid with a screen on Smart. Now McConnell. Back to Embiid. Over Rozier. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 6 points for Joel Embiid. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A., thanks. Here's Fultz. Horford comes in for Aaron Baines, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for Gordon Hayward. And then for Philadelphia, Saric has checked in for Embiid, and it's Ben Simmons in for Johnson. Now here's Simmons. He's got 10, and there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. Robert Covington's checked in for Philadelphia. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fultz the pass to Covington. Clock at 6. Chandler against Brown. Chandler, no good. One thing we know about the Kyrie injury, they discovered a potential star in guard Terry Rozier.
Well, I think the Celtics knew what they had in Terry Rozier. This is the guy many in the organization wanted to draft in that draft class. And I believe Terry Rozier is a starting point guard in the league, and he certainly proved just that.
Passes it to Simmons. Over Rozier. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Simmons.
And really with Simmons, the guy just has everything, including the soft mid-range jump shot.
Rozier kicks to Morris. Goes up on the block. Horford gets the bucket. Horford's got 6.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Simmons dishes to Fultz. Charge a screen on Smart. Knocks it loose. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. He's got 14.
And Simmons is totally comfortable near the rim, using his body well to get the shot he wants.
Rozier the pass to Brown. Now here's Smart, guarded by Fultz. Pass to Horford. They set the pick. Down low, Smart. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside, Simmons. And
for Simmons, Agora, who finishes with muscle through contact.
And his first chance at the line here. And some changes here for the Celtics. Tatum, he's checked in for Smart. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Terry Rozier. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Redick is checked in. On the free throw, no good. player who can calm down a team in a very interesting intersection in a game is a valued commodity. And Doris, you see a lot of these players every game in the league that have that quality.
You do, and you could go across any number of organizations. I would begin with Chris Paul, who has the ability to hit big shots, either on his own ability to break a defender down or to find the right person to create that opportunity. Sean Livingston of the Golden State Warriors and Andre Iguodala of the Golden State Warriors are two what I like to call stabilizers. And then the other great guy, of course, we have to include him in every conversation, is LeBron James, because he can dictate the outcome of a game on a possession-by-possession basis.
And here's Morris for three. Kept alive. Basket counts. That's now 8 points for Horford.
Yeah, Al Horford really cleaning the window right now. He's just pounding away on the opponent.
Fires at the elbow. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist from Fultz.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Celtics leading by 4. Irving kicks to Tatum. Poked away. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. 5th on the list, Ben Simmons.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Pass to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Horford with the screen on Covington. Here's Morris. Another shot.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
Here's Saric. Another three for Philadelphia.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Irving. He kicks it to Morris. Picked by Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Morris, no good.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Now here's Covington. Outside, Redick. Tatum against Simmons. A second chance effort. Can't connect from short range. The Celtics with the lead. And the wide open shot from Morris. Again, the miss by Morris.
This has been one of those nights where he's really struggled. And the team hasn't, but he has.
Inside. The shot by Redick, no good. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 18. That one goes. Count it.
He has certainly done his part this period. Just needs to get a little more help from his teammates.
Now here is Irving. Defense right on him. On the wing, Morris. Horford with the screen on Covington. Morris, no good.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive.
Here's Simmons, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. Here's Irving. He's got 11. Kicks it to Tatum. The screen from Brown. Nice work there coming off the screen. And that's 10 points for Horford.
Well, you love the way Al Horford goes right up with it. Not a hesitation, just uses those long arms to get the shot up quickly.
Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And it's blocked by Simmons. Saric dishes to Fultz. Simmons inside. Guarded by Tatum.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
Now here's Simmons. 22 points for him.
Dominating this quarter. He's been absolutely fantastic shooting the ball, and they still trail.
And we talk about someone being thrown into the fire. Tatum called on early by the Celtics his rookie year.
That's right. With the injury to Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum was placed into a very prominent role. And how impressive was he with the poise and the polish throughout the year? Really incredible.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Al Horford. Back to Simmons. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Simmons got 26.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
Horford with a screen on Jarch. And it's Brown missing. The 76ers trail by 3. Feeds to Fultz. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now here's Brown. He has 7. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Brown's got 9.
And Kevin, Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
Simmons against Tatum. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle, too.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The 76ers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Hayward comes in for Morris, and Smart subbed in for Brown. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Sharch. Johnson comes in for Fultz. And it's T.J. McConnell in for J.J. Redick. Here's Baines, looking for his first basket still in this one. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Smart. Embiid the screen. McConnell, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Irving kicks to Smart. 1 second left. And so it's Ben Simmons.
Good offense.
Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Boston. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're the backcourt. Horford is out there with Tatum. And it's Hayward in at the 3. Tatum against Saric. Shot clock at 5. Off the pick. Second chance shot.
Boy, they're slow coming out of halftime. Just 0 for 3 to start this half.
Redick is in the corner. To the inside. Here's Simmons. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Tatum's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. The 76ers shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Here's Simmons. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And Simmons is a purebred scorer, a dominant offensive talent who can score in so many ways.
Irving passes to Horford. The Celtics working now. It's deflected, and it goes out. That one off Covington. Off the inbound pass, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Well, an NBA champion. That's what we can say about Kyrie Irving. This guy embraces the challenges and loves the spotlight.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Here's Simmons. He's got 31. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Shoots from 14, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
This guy's trying to close this game out in style. He's not going to stop attacking until he's sure this win is in the books.
Horford kicks to Tatum. There's the pick. Pick by Horford. Tatum passes to Hayward. Tatum setting the pick for Hayward. The kick out to Irving. 5 to shoot for the lead. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Sharks, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Celtics trail by 4. And there's the pass to Horford. Brown with a screen on Embiid. Irving for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, Kev, this in part is why Al Horford is seen as such a terrific leader. His willingness to pass the basketball, to play unselfishly.
And Tatum over to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Celtics with possession here. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The screen from Brown. Irving from long range. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
From 8. Simmons passes to Embiid. Embiid the screen. Here's Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. That one good for 2. Embiid's got 8.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Irving against Simmons. Irving dishes to Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
How about the leap forward, guys, that Jaylen Brown took as a second-year player in the NBA? He improves across the board and becomes a mainstay of their rotation. And there's so much to like about his future, guys.
And the 76ers making a change here. Chandler's checked in. And he's good on the second. Doris with Brown, you knew he had the athleticism, and now we're seeing the skill.
Right, because Jaylen Brown has great work ethic and is putting in the time to develop every facet of his game. This guy strikes you as a young man who's got a very bright future on and off the floor.
And Brown runs the floor like a freight train. At 225 pounds, he's a mammoth that wrecks defenses in transition.
Here's Simmons, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Irving kicks to Horford. Outside Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And when the Celtics traded out of the first overall pick in 2017, you know, many, Greg, thought they were settling for Jason Tatum for team needs. But he might be the best overall player in that draft.
Listen, the Celtics said they would have been fine taking Tatum first overall, and I believe him. I mean, Tatum looks like he could be a superstar very early in his career and does everything at a high level and is already a terrific shooter from deep. Plus, he just has a poise and an air about his game that speaks of superstar.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Irving. And he sinks the second.
You get the sense that Jason Tatum has a drive to be great. This is a young player who doesn't lack for confidence. I love watching him play.
Now here's Simmons. He has 35. Over Rozier. Not enough on that one as it misses. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Hayward is doubled. He's looking for Horford and finds him.
When we talk about force, Al Horford looks at the defense and says, how about this?
The 76ers trail by 4. Simmons passes to Redick. Embiid with a screen on Brown. And Simmons slams it in.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and the dunk caps it off.
Yeah, run your offense with that kind of precision. Not much anyone can do to stop it.
And the athleticism that Simmons has is downright unreal. Just a remarkable talent who has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
Here's Simmons after Gordon Hayward's bucket. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Simmons.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Agreed. A lot of guys in this league would be very happy with that stat line, but this guy is the real deal. He is built for more.
Brown, and there are the Celtics with another basket. The 76ers trail by 4. Simmons left side. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Boston's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's Tatum, and it's Boston with another.
Well, with the high release point, Jason Tatum can be calm under duress on the interior. That's nice.
Simmons against Rozier. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 41.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Rozier kicks to Horford. Tipped away. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Celtics ball.
And a chance to now check out the scoring distribution between the front court and the back court players tonight for the 76ers.
And the front line carrying the load offensively. They always say reward the big men and credit the guards for getting them the ball and enabling these guys to fill it up.
Now here's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Rozier. Chandler against Hayward. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Chandler. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's foul number 2 for him. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The 76ers trail by 4. To the inside. Here's Simmons. Good. And McConnell gets the assists. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, sweet lean in. Just no defense around. Probably could have gone straight up.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 6 to the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Rozier's got 8 points.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
No good from Simmons.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
What a great job contesting without fouling. Exactly how you want to defend the mid-range shot.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Chandler kicks to McConnell. Rozier with the steal. Hayward goes in, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Chandler.
To me, Kevin, Gordon Hayward has come so far in his physical and mental toughness, and he refuses to be denied by physical defense. I love that.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Boston. And then for Philadelphia, Johnson comes in for Embiid, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for J.J. Redick.
Well, and this 6'8" forward from Indiana is impressive. Gordon Hayward is so intense, plays so hard on both ends. And I'll say this to you, his athleticism catches you off guard.
Now here's Fultz. 11 points in the game. Johnson dishes to Fultz. Over Smart. And he overshot that one, missing. Boston leading by 7. Tatum passes to Rozier. For Boston, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Morris is checked in for the Celtics. And so he hits both. The 76ers trail by 9. And Simmons kicks to Chandler. Back to Simmons. They set the pick. Chandler a screen. Stolen by Smart. Pass to Rozier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the river leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
And the 76ers call time here. And Marcus Smart, Doris, is a player who will give you whatever he can on offense.
Right. Marcus Smart is on the floor because of his defensive abilities. But what Brad Stevens likes to say is, Marcus will make the big shots.
Now, here's McConnell. Johnson sets the screen for Simmons. Kept alive. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
The 76ers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And that one misses. For today's defensive schemes, Doris, which are more valuable in your opinion? Great on-ball defenders or great help defenders?
Well, I think you need both, obviously. I think anytime you can pressure the ball to a high level, I think that's very disruptive at the point of attack. But I also think in an era of incredible motion offense, you think of players and teams like the Golden State Warriors, the San Antonio Spurs, there's great ball movement, player movement, and you've got to be able to be aware at least 2 passes away. So you need both quality types of defenders to me to have a high-level defense, Kev.
I agree. It begins with an on-ball defender and usually evolves into a help defender. I mean, you can't do one without the other.
Agreed.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now, here's Fultz. 11 points in the game. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
You gotta love how Fultz uses his strength on these tough finishes, elevating up and over the defense and just finishing in traffic.
Here's Rozier. 12 points for him. The dish to Hayward. Morris outside. From deep. The rebound by Johnson. The 76ers trail by 8. Simmons on the wing. Covered by Morris. Johnson with a screen on Smart. Fultz the pass to Simmons. And Smart over to help. Stolen by Smart. Down low. Here's Hayward. Collects the 2-pointer near the hoop. Hayward's got 9 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Simmons. He has 45 points. It's good on the putback. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Well, good thing he hit the weight room because Amir Johnson exerting his strength to come up with these second chance opportunities.
Here's Here's Rozier. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Ben Simmons.
And the first one at the line is good. And Philadelphia making a change here. Covington's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Boston leading by 8. Rozier with the ball. 14 points for him. They set the screen. Hayward is doubled. Now here's Rozier. He's guarded close. Just 4 to shoot. That's no good, but only his first miss in 6 shots. Pass to Covington. The pass to McConnell. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Rozier. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Rozier's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
Well, typically speaking, transition points are high percentage looks. Get out and go. That's their philosophy.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The 76ers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
And that one falls for Johnson.
I think there's a lot to admire about Amir Johnson, but one, his effort. You know he's going to give you everything he has when he's on the floor.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Horford comes in for Aaron Baines, and Irving subbed in for Terry Rozier. Smart misses. The 76ers trail by 9. Simmons with it. Guarded now by Irving. The rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Picked by Horford. Smart dishes to Morris. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Morris has got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
Well, this guy's a capable scorer from the interior. Marcus Morris, adept at using that size and touch to his advantage.
And it's sent back by Horford. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Celtics, Jason Tatum.
Here's Simmons. No good on the buzzer beater.
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Covington and Simmons, the duo at forward. McConnell and Fultz, the playmaking pair in the backcourt. And it's Johnson in at the 5, down low.
And I think games like this prove why Gordon Hayward is now an all-star level talent. He understands when he's hot, I need to carry my team. I love his aggressiveness.
Simmons, a screen on Smart. Screen by Simmons. 5 on the clock. And here's Covington from the arc. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Outside, Smart. He dishes it to Irving. Picked by Horford. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Johnson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Saric checked in for Amir Johnson.
Dario Saric.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Horford sets a screen for Hayward. And Hayward at the stuff.
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
Oh, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
The fadeaway, and Simmons gets it to go on the assist by McConnell. McConnell's got 4 assists now tonight. Celtics leading by 13. Irving kicks to Tatum. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. There's the pick. Outside Irving. 3 on the clock. Outside Tatum. No good from outside.
I'll tell you, with the struggle he has had today, he probably won't be their #1 option as they look to close this game out.
Saric passes to Simmons. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Embiid comes in for Simmons. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Irving kicks to Tatum. The screen from Brown. Tatum dishes to Hayward. Now, here is Irving. To the middle, here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Now, here's Fultz. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Irving passes to Horford. Here's the screen, picked by Horford. And here's Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 21.
Okay, how about the great body control by Kyrie Irving? One of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
Timeout called the 76ers. David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle with his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
2 shots.
And that one falls from Saric. Saric nails them both.
Boy, how outstanding at the line has this guy been. One of the best free throw shooting big men you will ever find.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Picked by Horford. Tatum kicks to Irving. Over Fultz. And again, it's Boston converting.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
Now here's Fultz. Covered by Irving. Outside for Redick. Embiid the screen. 4-3, Covington. No good that time. Hayward with some nice D. Makes it off the glass. Hayward's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
Now here's Fultz. Not a lot of room. He kicks it to Saric. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 14. Hayward outside, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. Simmons checked in for Philadelphia.
The 76ers. Ben Simmons.
Philadelphia on D. Pass to Brown. Horford with a screen on Redick. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on J.J. Redick.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. The other line shooting 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first.
And right now, at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The 76ers trail by 16. Simmons inside. Covered by Irving. Oh, that's blocked. And here is Brown. To the middle. Hayward outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Celtics leading by 16. Trying to get open is Irving, but he stays with it. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range. Boy, shaky work defensively, giving him that good look on the jump shot. What were they thinking?
I don't know, Doris. Here's Tatum after J.J. Redick's bucket. Hayward on the wing, defended by Covington. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Simmons. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Tatum kicks to Irving. Irving double team. On the wing, Brown. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's 21 points for Jaylen Brown.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Embiid dishes to Simmons. Got it. Good job in the low post. Simmons got 53.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
Here's Hayward, and Hayward hit the stuff.
Yeah, and give it up for the feed from Horford. He's a playmaker, and you love having a big man show off that kind of vision.
Simmons left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got 55.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Oh, he's been outstanding offensively. His performance has been one of the things that's gone right for them.
Irving takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. And the Celtics lead by 17. They set the pick. Irving against Simmons. Back to Covington. Screen by Sharch. Clock at 4. Covington's shot is off.
That's simply not aggressive enough. Needs to show grit and determination, and didn't on that one.
Hayward kicks to Irving. That's tipped. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Philadelphia with the ball. The 76ers trail by 17. Outside, Simmons. Embiid the screen. Shot off the pick. And it's off the back rim. No good. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And another basket for Boston.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Here's Simmons. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Simmons got 57 points.
I'll tell you, he's doing everything scoring-wise this period to try to keep them in it.
Irving passes to Horford. Brown with a screen on Embiid. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Horford. Horford's got assist number 8 now on the night. The 76ers trail by 19. Simmons dishes to Redick. Embiid the screen. 76ers moving the ball around. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him. And the 76ers call time here. The past few seasons, Doris, Al Horford. Boston on D. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And it's Simmons penetrating. Here's Saric, and slam dunk by Saric.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Great teamwork. That's something you develop by practicing it over and over again.
Covington passes to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And the vertical of Simmons, an extraordinary dunker when given the chance to shine.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Rozier, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving.
Checking in for your Celtics, Terry Rozier.
Hayward kicks to Brown. Back to Hayward. Poke loose, 6 to shoot. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Simmons. And there's the feed to Embiid. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown's got the ball. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The 76ers trail by 15. Here's Covington, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Assist from Dario Saric.
Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Hayward passes to Rozier, picked by Horford. There's a good screen. Rozier against Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Hayward dishes to Horford. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Celtics.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Gordon Hayward.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to get into a rhythm from deep.
I just love the heart of Simmons. Doesn't matter what the D throws his way, he's still able to complete the play.
Simmons against Rozier. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.